Hello, everybody. So the last video I showed you how to even the skin tone. Um, we went from this to this just to even it out. Now I'm going to show you how to brighten the eyes and add contouring. It's basically the same technique as evening the skin. You just use different colors and different blends. So make a new layer. You can title this layer Eyes, because that's what we're going to be doing. Zoom in closely to the image that you're working with so you can have both eyes in the shot. Use the paintbrush, the brush tool, in order to lighten the skin. Now for this, we need just white. So let me explain that. Click the box at the bottom of the toolbar. I'm pointing to it here. And then move that little circle up to where it will be completely white and click OK. So now your brush will paint white if you paint with it. For this brush, we want a medium hardness and we want a much smaller brush because we're trying to brighten the whites of the eyes. So we want to have a lot of control in that. So I'm going to make my brush about 20 pixels. That should do it. And then you just start painting that white in. And it's going to look absolutely crazy at first, but we're going to change the blend. We're going to lower the opacity on this. We just want to brighten them up. So you just put that in, and then here's the other one. Okay, I'm gonna go out of the line on purpose there. Okay, so that is that. Now you see how some of these are completely out of the line. So they're out of the space. You take your eraser tool, and this is the neat thing about it. You can use a tiny eraser and try to straighten it up a little bit, or you can take a larger eraser. So if you increase the size of your eraser, then you can just hover right on the outside of that mistake and click to just even it up. Take it off the lash line, take it out of the corner of her eye because that's not supposed to be white. You can take it off of her, let's take it off the lash line over here because that's not supposed to be white. So this is just in case you mess up and you place it way too close. I like to use a nice big eraser and just click around the edges to just tidy it up. And inside on the iris, if you use a smaller eraser, you can click and fix that and it'll be a rounded shape. Easy peasy. So we'll just tidy that up. It won't make a big difference when we lighten it up. Get rid of that. That doesn't belong. Okay. So now we have the whites of her eyes done. Now it's time to zoom out because you want to see what this is looking like. You would change the blend to, we can change it to overlay or soft light. Soft light looks pretty good. Lighten would look like this. So I'm going to do soft light because it gets me closer to where I want it to be. They still look a little intense. So change the opacity, lower the opacity to like 50%. No, 35 looks good. Click it on and off to see if it makes a difference. You don't want her to look like she's peering into your soul, but you do want her to look just a little bit more awake. So I'll lower that down to 30, 25. That looks good. So that's how you brighten the eyes. And you can always go back and lower it even more once you start going.